How is everybody doing? I hope you're all well. I'm in unfamiliar surroundings today, I guess. I've been renovating. I'm renovating. I've been making. I've been constructing shelving for compact discs that I've had in boxes and stuff and like that. That's driving me crazy. So yeah, this is this stuff. It's a long story short, but I'm just trying to get everything in one place. And it's quite tricky. So this is a temporary one. It's like a miniature version of the of Manhattan. That's what it looks like. But yeah, I'm in the middle of it. But anyway, this video is about Joe Jackson. Joe Jackson is a British singer-songwriter. He came to fame back in 1979 with this album, Look Sharp. That was his first one. A lot of people kind of said at the time, yeah, he's a bit, poor man's Elvis Costello and stuff like that, which I thought was kind of strange because Elvis Costello came out around the same time, maybe a year or two earlier, 77. And Joe Jackson is writing songs as good as Elvis Costello at this stage. I think by 1982, when Elvis Costello did Imperial Bedroom, I think that was a massive step up. That was I think that even superseded Paul McCartney, I'll be totally honest. But anyway, Joe Jackson, not punk, but kind of a clean sound, a bit, maybe, I won't say new wave because there wasn't a lot of synths there either, It's just guitar, bass and drums and piano. He actually plays piano himself and saxophone, but really, really good. His first album, One More Time, Sunday Papers, and you'll all know this one. Is She Really Going Out With Him? That's a great single. Happy Loving Couples, Throw It All Away, Baby Stick Around, Look Sharp, Fools in Love. That's a great track. Really good. Reggae, a bit like the Police as well. Kind of clean like the Police, yeah. His band at the time was Gary Sanford guitar, Graham Maybe on bass, fantastic bass player, and Dave Houghton on drums. So that's the debut. Look Sharp, and it's a good album. Kind of boring cover though. Next up from Mr. Jackson is I'm the Man. And this one is pretty good as well. It's the band here. More of the same, I guess. This one is from 79 also. It's Different for Girls is on this. That's a great track. I'm the Man, that's another good one as well. Don't Want to Be Like That, On Your Radio. Another worthwhile album. Again, like I said, in similar vein to the first one. And this is where it gets interesting. 1980. This one is called Beat Crazy. Very percussion driven album. Beat Crazy 121. That's a great track actually, 121. I really like that. In Every Dream Home. Mad at You, I think that was a single. Current Pay, Battleground, Pretty Boys. Biology. This wasn't as popular as the other ones, but it's quite good. It's a good album. Yeah, quite ambitious. Next up is a complete U-turn, and because he was always interested in American music, we get Jump and Jive, and this is a throwback to the swing era. Jumping with Symphony Sid. A lot of covers on this. Is You Is or Is You Ain't My Baby. Five Guys Named Mo, Jump and Jive, but Tuxedo Junction. It just, like the band, the music flows, it's quite good, you know what I mean? But it's a swing album, jive, swing, it's not for everybody. Next up is one of my favorite albums of all time. And this one is his big breakthrough, I guess. Night and Day. It's a bit like Day and Night, Cole Porter. This one is an absolute classic. I love it. Side one is, you know, like a kind of a suite. All the songs are joined together. Another World, Chinatown, TV Age, Target, and then of course Stepping Out. Everybody will know that song. That was a big hit in 1982. And then side two is a lot more, we'll say, listener friendly, with Breaking Us in Two, Cancer, Real Men, it's a great song, and A Slow Song, which is fantastic as well. This is a cracker, it really is. There's actually no guitars on the album as well, I must add. No guitars, not one. Fantastic photograph here as well. I think it was recorded at, what station, or sorry, what recording studio, I think is it Blue Rock, Soho, New York City. He moved off to the States around that time to live in New York, and yeah, this was he soaked in everything, and that's what happens. Next up is soundtrack, Mike's Murder. That was a movie. I can't remember if I ever saw it. I may have back in the day. This is quite good. There's some good stuff on this. I don't think this ever came out on CD, but there's a deluxe edition of Night and Day, and that's on the extra disc. You've got Cosmopolitan, 1, 2, 3, Go, This Town's a Fairground, Laundromat Monday, Memphis, Moonlight, Zemio. That's kind of, you know, kind of a funk fusion and stuff like that. Breakdown, Moonlight theme. Interesting, quite interesting. Again, Latin, rhythm and blues flavor. Next up is probably one of my second favorite albums of all time. Well, it's, with Joe Jackson, I don't know. I think this is my favorite between Night and Day. Yeah, is it my favorite? I'm not sure, but I just love it. Recorded in early '84 in some old church or something that was used at Vanguard or somewhere. I can't remember where is it. Digital recording as well. Really, really good. Sonny Rollins had a this is a take on that, which is a fantastic album cover from 1984. The Verdict, fantastic. Cha-Cha Logo, Not Here, Not Now, and then of course You Can't Get What You Want, Go For It, Lucida, Happy Ending, Be My Number 2, Heart of Ice. This is a cracker. It sounds fantastic. It really does. The vinyl sounds incredible. The original CD sounds good. I bought the remastered version as well on CD, and I didn't like it. The dynamics are gone. This is it tells you how they recorded the album. The whole thing here. It is absolutely fantastic. Get this. You really, really, really need it. So next up is Big World. I don't really like this. This was recorded live on stage, okay? A whole album. I'm not sure if he played it all in one go, but all the songs were recorded in a mobile studio and mixed directly to tape as the performances were happening. There's no crowd noise, but it's a whole album. Nothing ever stuck out, you know. As well as that, it's a three-sided vinyl. One of the sides is blank. It says here on side 4, there is no music on this side. Yeah, there you go. This one, yeah, it's, I don't know what it is. Like, it was released in 1986, and to me, it's, yeah, I've reinvestigated it a few times. You know, it's there's something about it. I don't know. I just don't really like it. It doesn't grab me, and unfortunately. Next up, 1987, Willpower. This is an instrumental album, mainly studio classical music, you know, well done with music Joe has written, music that Joe wrote and scored for an orchestra, and yeah, it's reminds me a little bit like Frank Zappa and stuff like that. Yeah, digital recording. I don't really like it. It doesn't really grab me. It doesn't do anything for me. Next up is Live 80 to 86. This is well worth having. Yeah, this is a great album. Yeah, it's a good one. Like I said, he plays different versions as well of the songs. The early stuff is quite punky and stuff like that, and then 82, 80, the 1982 was the first one for Beat Crazy, then 82, 83, and then 84 Body and Soul, and he plays songs from different eras, and it ends in 86 in the Big World tour, but there's nothing from Big World on it. Thank God for that. But yeah, sounds fantastic. Really good sound quality. I think it's digital recording as well. Next is Blaze of Glory. When I bought this on compact disc in 1989, I absolutely adored it. Now, it sounds a little bit cold. It's a digital recording. But this is the vinyl version. The difference is every song on this album, I think there's, 6 on either side. They all fade on this for some bizarre reason. But on the vinyl, on the CD, they segue into each other and it works much better. I don't know why this was like this. It's a pity. I found this somewhere. It's a promo, and it's got a biography on it as well from A&M Records. But this is a fantastic album. It's kind of a, what will I say, a kind of an overview on his career of everything he ever did. And this is a really good album from '89. And finally, we have Stepping Out, the best of Joe Jackson. This is the greatest hits from 1990, is this what I can't really see? 1990. Yeah, and it's got You Should Really Go Out With Him, Fools in Love, I'm the Man, Different for Girls, Jump and Jive, Breaking Us in Two, Stepping Out, Slow Song, live LP version, okay. You Can't Get What You Want is on it, Be My Number Two, Right and Wrong, Down to London, 19 Forever. So that's it. That's Joe Jackson. He's still going. He had another album the year after this. I can't even remember. I had the CDs and stuff. I don't know if I got rid of them or not, or if they were around the place. Thought I had them anyway. I have a few. Oh yeah, I must have got rid of most of them. I'm an idiot, I got rid of lots of CDs, but I kind of been buying them back slowly over the last few years. This is all I have on CD. This one, deluxe edition of Night and Day. One of the discs got damaged, the original album disc, but there's some very good stuff on the other disc. This is just a kind of a version I had to buy because I have to have it here. And yeah, that's the remastered version. Didn't like the sound of that. That's actually the one, Willpower, and that's this, and then you've got the greatest hits. So that's it. Thanks for watching. Feel free to subscribe and take care.